losses right now for the Red Sox, you have my permission to vent all you want.
This is what you'll be talking about.
What's going on here? What's going on? You're losing 3 in a row. Lost the finale to the Guardians a couple of nights ago at Fenway on Wednesday. Got back into it on Friday, but then Justin Slayton gave it up in the bottom of the 8th inning. Red Sox never, once it got to 5-1, that turned out to be the final. The turning point in this game, I'll tell you what, and first Nesson reference, Dave O'Brien sort of alluded to it. Cedar Rafaela robs Corbin Carroll of a home run in the bottom of the 5th inning. What do the Red Sox do in the 6th inning against Brandon Pfaadt? They don't score. Bregman grounds out, Duran a base hit, Story a weak pop-up on the infield, Lowe had a single, then Gonzalez, Romy Gonzalez. Yes, he extended his hit streak to 9 in a row, but Gonzalez strikes out, takes a called strike 3. Pfaadt, 7 strikeouts in the game. Did not have a strikeout over the first 3 innings. Then all of a sudden, going to one of his secondary pitches, the changeup, he struck out 7. They make him look like Dwight Gooden, Bob Gibson. Name your right-hander, the Rocket, Roger Clemens. So Rafaela robs the home run, and you do nothing in the next half inning offensively. And then another point in this game, Justin Wilson comes on for the 6th inning. Lucas Giolito takes the loss. In that 6th inning, gives up back-to-back singles to Del Castillo and James McCann, his former battery mate, when they were with the White Sox together. Wilson comes on. Alec Thomas, hey, he's a big leaguer, can't get a bunt down. Strikes out in an 0-2 pitch. Wilson then strikes out Locklear for the second out, strikes out the pinch hitter Lawler, inning over. So, no runs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Red Sox come to the plate in the 7th. Pfaadt out, Jake Woodward in. Narvaez strikeout. Rafaela ground ball to short. Nate Eaton. First pitch, 2 up, 2 down. Nate Eaton, what's he do? What drives me crazy here in 2025? 2 quick outs. What does Eaton do? I'm going to give you one more shot here. Yeah, first pitch swinging, sends one in the air to center field. Nate Eaton in the big leagues, you have no business whatsoever hitting the ball in the air. You're not going to make a living up there. You're not going to hit the ball out of Chase Field in Arizona in the gaps or dead center field. You're not that kind of hitter, guy. I hate to break that to you. And yes, I only play hitting coach here on the Locked On Red Sox postcast. But Wilson gets his job done. Dave O'Brien said it to Lou Merloni. Hey, on a catch like that, does that sort of propel? Can that get the offense going? Sure it can. There should have been excitement in the dugout. Wilson, again, strikes out 3 in a row in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nothing doing. Nothing doing. And the error that Trevor Story committed with the 3-run scoring in that second inning against Giolito. Giolito ends up going 5+, gives up 4 runs, 2 earned runs. Right? And by the way, if you haven't seen that Cedar Rafaela catch, you're going to see it as often as you saw that woman berating the man for taking the baseball and ended up taking the baseball from the man's son in Miami from Saturday night, or Friday night, rather. Cedar Rafaela's catch, Lou Merloni said, maybe his best ever. That's saying an awful lot, isn't it? So robbing Carroll of the home run, that in the 5th inning, then Blaze Alexander. Sort of insult to injury or whatever, just a slap in the face. I think he robbed Bregman of a home run in the 8th inning. I mean, Bregman doesn't hit home runs after the 5th inning. He's got 16 on the year, and he's been on that number forever. I mean, let's talk about the offense and the veteran hitters in this lineup. They're still not doing it. Romy Gonzalez, 9-game hit streak. I think he's got 17 hits now, all singles during that hit streak. The 1 extra base hit on the night, the guy I just went after, Adam Eaton, double. 2 outs in the 3rd, scores on the base hit by Masa Yoshida. And let's go there for a second, because that's a talking point. Masa Yoshida in the leadoff spot for the Red Sox in Game 2 of the series. Yoshida is now what? The 6th different hitter for the Red Sox this season in the leadoff spot. I tell you that to tell you this. Masa Yoshida does not deserve to be, should not be in the leadoff spot for the Red Sox. Doesn't belong there. Durant, they don't want to put him there. Alex Cora, I think, said it before the game, want to keep him in that spot in the lineup, the number 3 spot in the lineup. But for the 8th time this season, Yoshida in the leadoff spot right now, it's not all on him. But for the 8th time this season, the Red Sox do not work out a single walk. That tells me a lot about this lineup right now. A lot of weak, a lot of soft contact. Got to get it going here. How do they do it? I don't know. But Toley goes 3 in game 1. Giolito goes 5+ in game 2. Now you've got Bello and Crochet back-to-back games. Series finale against Arizona on Sunday, trying to avoid being swept for the 4th time this season on the road. Got to figure this out. And you know when you have to figure it out? As soon as bleeping possible. Bello and Crochet, they give you, you need length from both of them. Do we really want to see the Red Sox down a run or two going to the bottom of the 8th inning on Sunday? Well, Garrett Whitlock, he's in there because he needs work. Well, Aroldis Chapman, he's in there in the 9th inning. Well, if you don't have the lead, he wouldn't even pitch the bottom of the 9th inning. You might see Aroldis Chapman in the 8th inning on Sunday just because he needs work. That's where they're at right now. They have not had safe situations here of late. And Giolito behind in the count. Weissert in his 1 inning, pitching back-to-back games. Weissert gives up a run, was relieved by Bernardino, who works an inning and a third scoreless. But that walk number, and again, it's not just on Yoshida, but he's not a guy who's going to draw walks for you. He's just not. He's going to put the ball in play. He goes 1 for 4, picks up the only RBI of the night. It's not good right now. Can it get better? Absolutely it can. But time's running out. Yankees beat the Blue Jays earlier in the day in the Bronx. So the Yankees now with a little cushion in the wild card race. Up a game and a half for that top wild card spot. I'm not resigning myself to anything right now. Because although the games are slowly coming off the calendar here, you've got 19 games left. 78 and 65 now on the season. 13 games over 500. Do I have that right? 78? Let me make sure I have that right. 78-65. That's what it should be on the season for the Red Sox. You see if ESPN.com's got to update there. Yeah, 78-65. 13 over 500. So, the Diamondbacks, I've said it a couple times in recent days. They've now won another series. And they're going for a series sweep. They're now 5-0-1 over their last 6 series and a game over 500. They've won 4 in a row, 8 of 10. Torey Lovullo. They're going to play for Torey Lovullo all the way through the end. Don't like it. Don't like where the Red Sox are right now. Way too many innings. 5 innings in this game where you went 1, 2, 3, including in the 9th inning. Low, ground out, Gonzalez strikeout, Narvaez fly ball. Game over. Go out and get dinner in Phoenix. Come back to the ballpark on Sunday with Brian Bello on the mound. We hear from you. Give you a couple more numbers of the night. And Wilyer Abreu, where are you? Need you back in a big way. I think I saw a Lou Merloni quote, and I'll share that next on Wilyer Abreu. And our Locked On Red Sox postcast is presented by ZipPix. Need a boost to power through a day without reaching for another cup of coffee or another energy drink? Well, that's where ZipPix caffeine toothpicks can come in. Instead of the crash you get from those sugary drinks, ZipPix gives you a clean, convenient burst of caffeine anytime, anywhere. And if you're looking for that nicotine satisfaction, they've got ZipPix nicotine toothpicks as well. You may find you are using the caffeine toothpicks before big meetings, long drives, or even during a late night game watching. You're going to have that Monday, Tuesday when the Red Sox are in Sacramento against the A's. ZipPix, well, they're going to give you that extra edge without the jitters. They're pocket size and discreet, so you can take them anywhere. Their flavors are legit: peppermint, watermelon ice, spearmint. So it's not just energy, it actually tastes good. Ready to try them? Go to zippixtoothpicks.com. Use promo code LOCKEDON. That's promo code LOCKEDON for 10% off on your first order. That's zippixtoothpicks.com. Promo code LOCKEDON. ZipPix Toothpicks, energy and focus anytime you need it. Our Locked On Red Sox postcast is also presented by 5 Hour Energy. Time to fuel up and turn it up with 5 Hour Energy Transfusion. The grape, ginger, and lime flavored shots bring the iconic taste of the golf course favorite to a non-alcoholic boost. Perfect for sinking birdies or making great memories with friends. It's a hole-in-one for your energy game. Whether you're out on the course or just need a little extra push to power through your day, 5 Hour Energy Transfusion delivers the clubhouse flavor you love without ever leaving the green. Golf is all about good times with good people and good flavors. The grape, ginger, lime flavor of 5 Hour Energy Transfusion gives you the best part of your clubhouse go-to without leaving the course or chasing down that beverage cart. Now you can amp up the fun even more. Just buy, snap, and enter for a chance to win a dream golf trip for two to any golf tournament in the USA. Tee up that trip. Visit 5hewin.com. That's 5hewin.com for full rules and entry. No purchase necessary. Does exclude the Masters Tournament. Ends October 31, 2025. To your comments we go in just a moment. Want to remind you, Gabby Malgenian hits on all Red Sox storylines and has you covered with Locked On Red Sox Monday through Friday, available wherever you get your podcasts. So again, Arizona has taken the first two games of this series. The Red Sox, that 4-run eighth inning in the opener on Friday night. They don't score those 4 runs, you're looking at a picket fence and 1 run each in each of the 3 losses. You get 5 runs, rare loss with 5 runs for the Red Sox on Friday night. But again, just managing the 1 run. Masa Yoshida coming through with a little 2-out magic, 5-1 the final. And another game where Red Sox pitchers give up 5 or more runs in an outing. The string of giving up at least 1 home run for Red Sox pitchers ending at 6 in a row. But the staff has now allowed 5 or more runs in 4 straight games and 5 times now over the last 7. That's not good. I said it on Friday. Giolito can do his part, and he didn't do it on Saturday, but entered the start. Hey, need a pick-me-up right now. Let me be the guy. He wasn't. Is that concerning? It is. I trust in Bayo. I'd put that trust factor, Bayo's trust factor for Sunday's start in the finale. I'll put it at 85. No, I'll put it at 88%. Still not above 90. Just the way it is right now. I mean, it's not going through the motions, but it's present-day baseball in so many different ways. Again, going down in order, 5 different innings. 2 different pick-me-ups. Raffaello robbing a home run, maybe the best catch he's made, and robbing a home run in his Red Sox career. Timed it perfectly, over the wall. May have duped Obi. May have duped Dave O'Brien. Because he's down on his knees. And Alexander kind of did the same thing on Bregman in the 8th inning. All of a sudden, you see the white in the glove. That's the baseball. But Raffaello was down on his knees. Dave O'Brien at first thought, is he injured? He had his hands sort of together. Right throwing hand, glove hand on the left side. But then all of a sudden he shows the baseball and he's got it. It's a heck of a catch. Then Wilson strikes out 3. You do nothing in the next half inning. Nothing. I think I saw a quote from Lou Merloni. Maybe it was a tweet from X. And Lou Merloni's a great follow on social media. But basically saying when Wilyer Abreu comes back into the lineup, he's not a savior. But it can't be, he hasn't had his at-bats. I don't know if he goes to AAA. I don't know what the AAA Worcester schedule is here over the next week or so. They might have 1 more series remaining. So does he get at-bats starting this week at AAA? AA Portland maybe. He's going to need some at-bats, I would think. But Lou Merloni basically saying he gets back in the lineup, they need his bat in a big way. I mean, he's a bat that's going to come back. Roman Anthony, you're not going to see him for the remainder of the regular season. To your comments we go. Who's our leadoff hitter? As we hear from our Royal Rooters, it is Emily Toxox. Wow, what a joke. Not for nothing, Emily, right there, but you sound like Andrew the GOAT. And I'll give you a pass. And it's reasonable. 3 up, 3 down all night. Yeah, all night long, 5 times. Pitching awful. Not a playoff team. I swear, Emily Toxox, right now you are Andrew the GOAT. Not a playoff team. Won't be making it at this rate. They're going to make it. I do believe they're going to make it. I mean, if it's if they don't make, I mean, right now you're the number 2 wild card, and you've got a little breathing room. But if they don't make it, I mean, this stretch of 3+ weeks, I mean, 3 weeks left after Sunday's action. If they don't make it, wow. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to offer digital hugs. Maybe I'll go up and see my son at Emerson in Boston and just tell you where I'm going to be. And if you want to come by and get a chuck on the shoulder, a handshake, or a hug, I'll be there for you. I can't go to bed tonight thinking, Emily Talk Sox, this team's not making the postseason. Can't go there. Seti robbed them of a home run, but then they robbed Bregman. So that doesn't even seem exciting anymore. It was a heck of a catch. Yeah, it does. It sort of takes away because it comes in a loss. Red Sox diehard. Absolutely terrible. September collapse incoming. What a joke. I think Andrew the Goat might have sent you each $1. And Andrew the Goat's coming up right after Ian. That Seti catch woke me up from a coma I was in. Then the bats put me right back to sleep. Well said, Ian. Yeah, I mean, you've got to come through. You had 2 different innings where you get in the dugout. You should be pumped. You should be ready to go. Rah, rah, whatever. Grown men acting like little boys. That's fine. But nothing. Nothing. Andrew the Goat, Red Sox appear to be cooked. Hearts and a worried face. I'm not sure if that's a tear or not. Red Sox diehard. It will be a massive failure if they somehow miss the playoffs. Agree to agree. Agree to agree. Yeah, it would be right now. When you were 16 games over 500. But that third wild card spot is probably going to be somewhere around the 500 mark, give or take, I would say. Just looking at the wild card standings, let me get to them real quick. Yankees up 5. Red Sox are up 3.5 on the Mariners, who are 6 games over 500 right now. I'm not sure what they're doing tonight. I'll check on that afterwards. And then the Royals are there. I don't know that the Royals, Rangers, Guardians, or Rays, they're all right around 500. The Royals are actually 4 over 500. I just don't see it. Because they'd have to play, I mean, they could only afford a couple more losses on their schedule. So I don't see it. Then once you're in, you're in. And that's a throwaway line. I'll admit it. But I just can't see it right now. I can't. Red Sox diehard. I remember the September collapse of 2011. Please don't happen again. 100% agree with you there. Elsa's dad, I'm starting to blame Cora. He can only go out there with what he has right now. Kenneth, I think you're the effects of Anthony, Kenneth checking in, you may be our last year. The effects of Anthony being out actually hurt the pitching staff. The Sox have too many of these quick innings, swinging at first pitch, etc. Give the starters no rest between innings. That's a great point. And we're going to leave it there with Kenneth. Great job there. Great comments all through from our Royal Rooters. You know what? I hadn't thought about that, but you've got something there, Kenneth. I appreciate that one. Locked on MLB coming in here. We're so mad that the Red Sox are doing this to our game night guy, Steve. You deserve better. Thank you, Lindsay. Much appreciated there. Your Locked On Braves postcast must be over. We'll close it out there. Hey, we're back at it late Sunday afternoon. Final game of the 3-game series. Hopefully we're not talking about the Red Sox being swept in the desert by the Arizona Diamondbacks and their skipper, Torey Lovullo. Tip of the cap to you, our Royal Rooters. We do appreciate all your help in making this the number 1 place to hang out immediately after every game. Locked On Red Sox postcast. Locked On Sports, your team, your scuffling Boston Red Sox every day.